Don't worry about what people think. They don't do it very often. Welcome to Shave&Butcher. I found a soap I purchased a few months ago. I haven't tried it out yet. It's called Hiton. It's French, Savon à Barbe. I bought it in Bordeaux when I was there on vacation. Yeah. First of all, cheers. This is a bit of bullet bourbon. Yeah, a friend of mine just texted and asked if I tried to make a whiskey sour using a particular lemon juice and bourbon. And I said, I don't have that brand of lemon juice. And he says, well, you could try something else. The important thing is that it's really sour. I said, well, could tell it's gained weight. No? Okay. The brush is from, what is it called? Zenith. It's a horse brush. So a horse brush because donkey soap, right? So this has loads of donkey milk in it. So someone said that this thing isn't going to lather any good. And I'll tell you who it was if it doesn't lather very well. If it does lather well, I won't say who it was, because then he or she was wrong. And no, it's not my wife, because she's never wrong. She's told me. Okay, well, it makes a bit of a lather anyway. It's got stuff in it which is, it's all in French, isn't it? We're looking for the box. It has no animals in it apart from donkey milk, so no tallow. I guess the milk is instead of the tallow. I don't know. It's got olive oil and all kinds of strange stuff that typically doesn't make for a good soap. Quite pricey, 16 euros. Sold in one of those shops where everything is very organic and expensive. So the scent is quite nice. It's cedar wood, vetiver and lavender. Yeah, it smells really good. It's really nice. Okay, so I've loaded for a very long time. If it doesn't produce a lather now, it never will. So today's the day after my son's graduation festivities, and it's evening and we're all sort of recovering. It was a long day. So we got up at 4:30 in the morning, got a coffee, went into town to pick up two of his friends for a 6 o'clock champagne breakfast, right? One of the lads was quite tipsy from his 4 o'clock champagne breakfast. He was going to his second, and the other one said, I got home so late yesterday. It was out partying. They're all 18 years old, right? So I said, I was so hungover this morning. We're starting to, but I had a beer. No, it's fine. I think my friend was absolutely right. This is really poor. You need enough stearic acid in order to produce a good lather, and you can get that by putting stearic acid in the soap, or you get it from proteins, or you get it from, I think, things like tallow. Nah, it's not gonna cut it. It's a shit soap. Horse shit or donkey shit. So I'm going to clean that off and we'll find another soap. I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. Life is too short for bad soaps. So the person who read the ingredient list and said it won't work is Cyril from Fislad. the big French YouTube channel. So he was spot on, which I kind of suspected. Going with the Swedish Witch and her lavender vegan soap instead, which smells lightly and beautifully of lavender. I've got it squished into this thing. It's quite hard, not super hard, but quite hard. Same horsey brush, and off we go. Yeah, so breakfast at 6. Picked them up at 7:15. They were on good form, the same lads. Drove them to school where they did, I don't know what, and they all smuggled in alcohol, and after scholarships were handed out and they were given their grades, they came out to face the crowds and to jump on their, what do you call it? Well, they ride on a truck, basically. It costs a fortune, and they've been collecting money for that. And they go on a truck, all drunk for about 2 hours, and then they're officially off school. And here's some footage of that. You may want to turn the volume down because it's going to be quite loud.
Tell the man not to waste your time. The man wants the man ain't broke, so they gotta get loose with the henny and the coke. 3, 2, 1, girls wanna have fun. If the man don't dance, he's done. Tell him move on, get the man going. Now gotta get a coke in my room.
Swedes are, or have a reputation of being quite reserved, and I think we are. We're a bit shy, but clearly, if we're in a good mood and have had champagne for a few hours, we loosen up a bit. It works with other kinds of alcohol as well. I haven't used Swedish Witch in a while, so very much looking forward to that. It is a great soap. She only makes soaps when she fancies it. Now she cooks more than anything, I think, Sara. You can tweak her. You can flatter her and push her into making some shaving soaps occasionally if she's in a good mood. And she is a fantastic artisan soap maker. But I don't know if she has anything for sale right now. It's hard to know. I check in on her from time to time. Nice loss, for sure. Yeah, and then after the riding on the truck, we came home and came home for the reception with friends and family. So we had 50 people, I think in all, 45, 50 people came, and then you entertain them as a student. Shit. We were given gifts, and then you're off to partying in the evening. So my son came back 2:30, and he was like, "Oh, do I have time to sleep?" I said, "No." And yeah, his mom said, "Do you want a coffee?" I said, "Lad needs a beer." So we took a shower, we gave him a beer, and then guests started coming, and a beer or two in, he was in good form again, but it was tough. And then being social with the neighbors and the friends and the relatives. He did a really good job. Can you see this lather? This truly is one of the best lathers you can get. She makes a tallow. She calls it, well, it's tallow anyway. It's lard, she says, which is perhaps even better. Wade&Butcher from Yorkshire. What does it say? It says extra hollow ground, something like that. No glasses on. Shaving with a shirt, fancy pants. Bad idea. Let's clean that off. See if we can't behave a little bit. Rock and roll. But he was a good sport. He talked to everybody. And then I dropped him off in town, and he was off with the lads again, and came stumbling back home with a young woman at 1:30 in the morning. So he was up from 4:30 to 1:30. You know, good job. So he's a little bit tired today. I didn't put enough water in it, so it's not falling off the razor, but it will if you shake it. It's just splendid. Rinses off easily, and then you've got the right moisture content anyway. Pleasure to use this soap. Yeah, so he's on good form today. Quite a few people spent the night, so he had to be nice in the morning as well. He did really well. Good grades. You know, overall a brilliant student. Nice young man for sure. We're very proud of him. I made a little speech. His mum made one too. So here's that in Swedish. It's a total of 28 minutes. No, just kidding. I'll spare you. I'm kind of a mushy person when it comes to that, so yeah, there were tears, mainly coming from me and from him a bit as well, but that's from being overly tired. God, you know, I fear the day here where his sister will get married and I have to give a toast. I'm just going to cry straight through that. Horrible like that. We were watching the Formula One qualifiers today, and he looked a bit tired, so gave him another beer, and then he fell straight to sleep. But he's looking a bit more fresh now. It's like 9 in the evening. Good fun. I mean, I'm so old, I barely remember my graduation, but I do a little bit, and you know, it's a long day. Why do they start at 6 o'clock in the morning with champagne? God, it's tradition. Traditions die hard, they sure do. Yeah, it's a shame about that stupid soap. So hit on, don't buy it. It's a waste of money. If I'd purchased it close to where I live or online, you know, I would have taken it back. Because I have done that in the past when I bought it in shops, and I said, you know, you can't sell this shaving soap. I mean, the thing was slick enough when I rinsed it off. It just wouldn't create a proper foam, a proper lather. And then it doesn't qualify as a shaving soap, right? Love this razor. Beautiful, beautiful Wade&Butcher razor. Hang on for a sec. Get a bit of tissue so we can stretch. Hey, I got some good presents too. And traditionally you give, you know, things you need when you get your own home. So wine glasses and, you know, coffee machines and that sort of thing. So we got a bit of that. Quite a lot of alcohol. Bit of cash, and we bought him a computer that he needed and a really cool chessboard, you know, big chessboard in wood with huge, what are they called? Pieces? You know, really elaborate, really cool, heavy metal. So I will get beat in chess in half an hour. I'm sure he's quite good at chess. He studies chess, you know, for hours. That's cheating, isn't it? No, it isn't. Chess is, apart from the fact that you have to be quite intelligent, you know, it's not about willpower, it's about educating yourself and applying strategy. Mom, what did he say? He said strategy. So that should be fun. Oh yeah, and his grandfather, my dad, got him and his cousin, who graduated 3 days ago, a trip to Berlin in Germany, which is one of the major capitals for sin. And you know, the trip and place to stay and, you know, beer testing, right? Like that's what they're gonna do. That should be fun. They're very good friends. So we'll be looking forward to that. What else? I shouldn't tell you all the stories about him. But he, yeah, there were some things that happened during the evening, which was cool. All part of growing up and becoming a man, right? You know, being denied entry at places because you're too drunk and that sort of thing. You know, you got to go through it. I don't know how old this razor is, but it's old and it's so good. It's incredible. You know, it's almost as good as a WEC or something where you use new machine blades. It's fantastic and it's so smooth. It's incredible. It's like a caress all the time. Nothing like a massage like some razors are. Nice as well, but this is just a beauty. Yeah, very good shave. I'm not going to do pickups because I pretty much never do. I was challenged about a week ago by Shave Girl, Sammy, to do a 5-minute 3-pass shave plus pickups, starting from the brush hits the soap. I just can't do it. Sorry, Sammy, if you're watching. I've tried with the DE and everything, and I just can't do it. And some people do it in 3 minutes. What can I say? What can I say? I don't want to play anymore. What can I say? I'm heading for the door. I can't stand this emotional violence. Leave in silence. That's from 1982. Who made the song? Okay, aftershaves. What do we choose for aftershaves? We're just gonna go with Thayer's, good old Thayer's, unscented witch hazel. Bit of that on the cheeks, bit of that on the head as well, which was shaved just before you guys joined. And I think we're good. I know I should be using balms in the summer, even though I don't need to. So I may be going back to that, and yeah, I'll put on a bit of Matti's unscented balm. Actually, I'll do that now. Because even if you don't need it, because it's warm outside and you don't have dry skin. Not the most customer friendly container, Matti. Even though all of that moisturizing is good for you, and it makes your skin supple, is that English? Less wrinkly and everything. So put on an aftershave product. It doesn't have to be specifically for shaving, just a moisturizer. Well, I'm saying you should. You do what you want to, but if you want to look as good as this when you're 35, just kidding. Okay, cool. I'm going to put on, what is it called? D.R. Harris. It's a perfume. It's perfume eau de parfum from London. It's called Mayfair. That is also a soap. It's a cologne. Mayfair soap. Aftershave, I don't know. If you put on too much, it's way too strong. So I'm just dipping the finger and doing that. And I'll do some in the neck as well, because that's where most other people smell it. Beautiful. What a nice little shave. Apart from the mishap in the beginning, but we've forgotten all about that. Voila, that's it. That's the shave. Thank you for joining the show. Have a good rest, remainder of the weekend, and a good start to next week. I'll see you soon. Stay sharp.